Welcome, my name is David Perez from SymFinTek, and in today's video we're going to talk about the commission draws inside the Commissions Conductor for Acumatica. So the commission draw advances are a commission payment to an employee in a specific payment period, okay? The idea is to give money in advance to a sales agent and later, by the end of the payment cycle, to deduct this amount of money that we gave to our salespeople or our salesperson, okay, at the beginning, deducted from the commissions earned from the current period that is being processed. Inside the commission conductor, we have the ability to do that. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how to handle this process. Let's start with opening the sales agent management screen. Inside the sales agent management screen, each sales agent is going to have a balance. The balance is going to be recorded by each payout transaction that we have performed in the commissions conductor, okay, for each of our sales agents. The highlights over here are the following. We can get the information related to the payout transaction. And alongside that, we are going to find our debit amounts and credit amounts columns. The debit amount reflects which is the commissions earned for a particular payout. The credit amount reflects which is the effective payout, okay, for a particular person for a specific payout document. In all these scenarios that we have right now, the debit amount is equal to the credit. That is the reason the turnover is 0. But in other words, we have paid to Jay, okay, the amount of money that he has earned in all the periods from the past, okay? In our example, we're going to change that behavior and we are going to see how this sales agent balance table gets updated. So in order to process draws for a salesperson, we need to enter a new commission payout document. In the commission payout document, we are going to type our reference. That is going to be draws, okay, J. Parker. Typically, in our payout process, we need to select an incentive that we want to load. In this case, we are not going to do this. We are going to go straight into the grid. We are going to add a new row and we are going to select J. Okay. In the effective payout amount, we are going to give him an advance of $1,000. And now we can see how the system is detecting that we have a payout turnover amount. Why? Because we don't have commissions that are supporting this payment. The net of the commission amount are the total aggregation of all the commission amounts for a particular payout for J. Parker. In this case, we haven't loaded any of these transactions. So we are paying him an amount of money that is not supported by the commissions earned. As consequence of this, we are going to have this amount of money as a turnover amount. This was the before commission balance. In other words, Jay didn't have a balance before, and now after releasing this payout, he's going to have this new commission balance. I'm going to process this payment, okay, over here. So we are going to get back into J. Parker card. We are going to open again the sales agent balance. And now we can see how we have a new transaction. The first one, the first row over here. We can see how the behavior is different now. The debit amount is 0 because we didn't load any commission records, okay, for our payment transaction, and we have paid him $1,000. Because of that, we had a turnover of minus $1,000, okay? And it was the beginning balance. He didn't have a beginning balance, okay? And now he has um, an ending balance, okay, amount over here. So in other words, Jay has a debt with the company of this amount of money, okay? So this is a table that is supported by the Commissions Conductor. Okay, this is a record that um, a history record that is stored by the Commissions Conductor. But for a financial perspective, let's see what happens. Okay, a journal transaction has been created because of our payment type. It's a payroll. And over here, we can see how we are hitting two different accounts, the commission draw account and the commission payroll account, okay? So we are increasing the commission payroll account, the amount of money that we are going to pay to our sales team in 1,000 by crediting this liability account. And then we are increasing our liability account for the draws with the same amount of money. In other words, the payment is being supported by this account, okay, over here, that is a liability account as well. Great. Now let's um, execute the other phase of the test, that is, let's follow the traditional commission payout, okay, cycle for the commissions conductor, and let's see how this balance is going to get into the action. So I'm going to get into the calculate commissions, and I'm going to process my commissions. Okay, this is the first step that you need to do at the time of paying your commissions in the commissions conductor. We are refreshing the data that we're going to pay. Basically, we're going to have the up-to-date data, okay? Now we're going to run our accruals. So I'm going to hit the plus button, and I'm going to set over here July 24. I'm going to load my records up to today, okay? And I'm going to release my accruals. After this, I'm going to go into my commission payouts, and now I'm going to create a new payment transaction. And I'm going to set over here July 24, save, and at this time, I'm going to select the incentive that I want to pay. And let's see what happens with Jay Parker, right? Because we have given to him, we have gave to him $1,000 in commissions. So let's focus on him, Jay Parker, okay? We can see how we have multiple people over here, but Jay Parker looks different. Why? We have over here the period earned commission amount. These are the positive commissions. These are the negative commissions that can come from the activations or credit memos. In this case, we don't have that kind of transactions. Okay, this is the net positive plus the negative one. And now we have the effective payout. Okay, the effective payout by default looks different. If you look at the record above, you can see how the system is setting the effective payout equals to the net commission amount. In this case, it's different. Why? Well, the reason for that is the following. The system is detecting that Jay had a before commission balance, and that before commission balance is getting applied by default to the effective payout amount for Jay. So instead of paying him the full commissions earned amount, he's going to pay this amount of money. That is basically the commissions earned, okay, minus or getting applied, okay, the balance that it was negative. So it's a reduction of $1,000. By the end, we have now a turnover, okay? But this turnover is going to clean our after commission balance for J, okay? So in other words, we are paying him less money that he has earned because of the consequence that we gave J, okay, money on advance. So now let's see what happens. I'm going to release this payout, okay? And in the meantime, let's see how the total of the net commission amount is different from the payout, okay? So this is a sign that some balances from draws are being processed. Now I'm going to open my journal transaction and I'm going to focus on J. And let's see what happens with J. Contains J, okay, over here. So we have debits and credits, okay, for the accruals and the payroll. Basically, I'm decreasing my commission accruals account and increasing the payroll accrual account, what I'm going to pay from the payroll. And this is the typical behavior that we find in the commissions conductor when processing a commission payment that is supported by accruals. But by the end, we see how now we are going to decrease the debit, okay, in minus 1,000, that is the same as a credit, okay, and we are going to process a minus 1,000 for the credit for the payroll, like for the commission payroll. Basically, the transaction that we had, okay, over here is being reversed, including our financial commissions draw balance, okay, and deducting the money from the commission payroll accrual that is being supported by our commissions earned transactions, okay? So that is the view from the financial perspective. This is what happens, okay? And then getting back into our J. Parker chart, we can see how now we have a new transaction over here. Let me refresh this. This is not sorted. Let me sort this a little bit. Great. So nice. So we have a new transaction, this one over here, where the commissions earned are this amount of money. The credit is this one, okay? You can see how we are paying him less money than he has earned. We had a turnover that now is positive, okay? This was the balance that he had at the time of processing this payment reference, and now the balance has been cleared, okay? So this is an example of how this works, okay? And now I'm going to show you how the payment report looks for J. So I'm going to go into the summarized commission payments. I'm going to select J as the person I want to create a report, and I'm going to select the last payment over here. So by running the report, what J is going to receive is the following. This is a summarized one. So this is a summarization by invoice. But at the top, he's going to see this amount, this information. He has earned this amount of money, okay? Nevertheless, he's consuming this amount of money in draws. And by the end, he's receiving this amount in payments, okay? So the report reflects this kind of draws transactions as well, okay? So that's all. This is the draw scenario. This is how the commissions conductor handles the draws scenarios in Acumatica. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.